Mama said, something for oddities, stranger kisses. Ain't ever wanna be the winning the novelties that don't ever change. We wanted everything, wanted everything. Stay up on that rise, stay up on that rise, never come down. Oh, stay up on that rise, stay up on that rise, never come down. Mama said, don't give up, it's a little complicated. All tied up, no more love, and I'd hate to see you waiting. They say it's all been done, but they haven't seen the best of me. So I got one more run, and it's gonna be a sight to see. Had to have high hopes for a living, shooting for the stars when I couldn't make a killing. Didn't have a dime, but I always had a vision, always had high hopes.
My funniest memory with the team was when me, Ray, and Philly put the massage gun on the air vent at Huggins.
The cheer camp that we went to this year, it was a really good bonding experience, and I got close with a lot of the girls, and my favorite part of it was getting stuck in the elevator with like 15 other girls.
Definitely the off season with Carbon. We just had a lot of fun in the weight room. We had guys pushing themselves to the limits and just getting better every day. Especially me and Philly, we just made it a great time and pushed each other, and it just made it really fun for everybody. And also, I would say the open gyms, we just had a lot of guys show up working hard and just be able to play free and have fun.
The girls that I grew up with, the girls that I grew close with because of cheer, and just improving each year together.
Junior year at Huggins, when I was sleeping, Sam took my massage gun and started putting it on the wall, and we made the upstairs think there was a thunderstorm.
Cheer camp in the summer, I feel like it made me closer with most of the cheerleaders. And at one point, everyone got stuck on the elevator, so that was a fun memory that none of us are ever going to forget.
Always cheering at the really close games that get really intense. I like always like hyping up the crowd.
Going to Huggins, being with all the guys.
How united we were. We were always acting as one big team rather than two separate teams. Or
sophomore year, when I got to play with Eddie in a playoff game, and it was really like special to me.
What I'm gonna miss most are the games. The loud atmospheres were the best, and I'm gonna miss Coach Collins' quotes, team dinner with the guys, and just spending time with the team.
It's the fair show practices, because even though they were really early and tough, I always had a lot of fun with all the girls there, and we made a lot of memories.
It was definitely the off season. In the off season, you build strong relationships with your teammates as everybody's pushing the sled, everybody's doing the wall chair, everybody's pushing themselves to the limit, not only in the weight room, but in the gym. And that just brings a lot of energy and just excitement to work really hard at something that we all love to do.
The cheer camps that we did together, where we were matching and we had all of our traditions and we spent hours together each day.
My teammates, unlike a lot of other teams I've been on, these aren't just my teammates, these are my best friends. And, I've loved nothing more than to go to school with them, make friendships with them. And I'm definitely going to continue to hold those friendships past high school, into college and the rest of my life.
Definitely the summer practices, just like being with the girls every day really like made us all closer, and going to the games all the time, team dinners. I think team dinners really made us all closer as a team and a cheer squad.
All of our team dinners and just being a part of the entire basketball program, like over the years, all the parents and kids have just gotten so much closer together, and it's just really made it feel like a family, and I'm so grateful for that.
The team dinners and just spending time with all my friends.
you would always see them in the hallways and places, and I think I'm just going to miss that family feeling.
Being able after practice and after game to hang out with the guys in the locker room, it was kind of just like the most rewarding part of the game. So I think I'll miss that the most.
My advice to future seniors and future varsity players is treat every practice like it's your last and every game, because sometimes it may hurt to get through those practices and they're tough, but you just got to fight through it and appreciate it because it's only there once.
Always have fun and keep trying. Even if things get hard, you'll eventually get it. And really just cherish the moments that you have with all the girls, because it goes by super fast and you will miss it in the end.
Leave it all out there. No matter what it is, if we're in the season, if you're in the off season, if you're in a tournament, just give 150% and act like every day is your last.
Just always keep a positive mindset and remember that practice makes perfect. So you're going to learn a lot of new things each year.
Be okay with going out of your comfort zone, whether it's in the weight room or in the gym or, even in school. It's okay to, stay those extra hours, study those extra hours, put on that extra plate. add 5 pounds to the bar. Whatever you got to do to push yourself, that's eventually what's going to make you great.
Have fun with it. Don't get easily frustrated when you can't get something, because you will get it eventually.
Just have fun and don't take any moment for granted, because I know everyone says this, but the time really does just pass so fast.
Just make sure you play every game and every practice like it's your last. You never know when that day is going to come.
Don't be afraid to be yourself. Don't be scared to step outside of your comfort zone and show what you really like or who you really are, because there are people out there who are going to love you for exactly who you are, and you shouldn't have to change anything about yourself to try and please other people. Just don't be afraid to be who you are.
I'd like to thank my family, especially my mom and my dad, for supporting me and never giving up on me when I didn't play much in middle school. I'd also like to thank my grandparents, my sisters for always supporting me at games. I'd like to thank friends for always showing out and bringing the energy. And I'd like to thank coaches for giving me a chance when some people did not.
My family, because they've all been super supportive throughout the years of me cheering, and they've always came to all my games and supported me through everything. I'd also like to shout out my coaches, Coach Ambrosia, Coach Wilson, and Coach Huck, because you guys were very supportive through everything, and you guys were all great coaches, and you've done a lot for all of us. And I'd also like to shout out all the girls I've cheered with, because I've been cheering with you guys for years, and you guys made cheer so fun and so great, and I'll miss you all.
I would like to give a special thanks to my family, friends, and my girlfriend Karis for being there for me and supporting me every step of the way. But I'd like to especially thank my dad, who has been there for me since day one, between the long AAU car rides and just getting shots up late at night and putting up thousands of shots. He was always there for me, and he always helped me grow as not only an individual but a player. And that time spent with him will never be forgotten. And I just really appreciate what he's done for me, taught me the value of hard work and really showed me if you put your mind to something, you could do it. And that's something I'll never forget, and that time we'll never forget. Thank you.
I just want to say thank you to my family, my mom, my dad, my brothers, all the coaches, Coach Ambrosia, Coach Wilson, Coach Huck, all the players and their coaches, and then the basketball parents and the cheer parents, all for everything that you guys did for us this year.
First and foremost, I love to thank my parents, my mom, my dad. Starting with my dad. From a very early age, he's been my first trainer, and he's the one over these years who's always pushed me to be the best I could be. Taught me that, if nothing else, give effort and give everything you have. And, he's always told me how proud of me he is, and I've been nothing more than grateful for him. My mom, she's always showed great support. At the games, whatever she has going on, she always drops what she's doing. She always takes pictures everywhere. She does so much for this program, and I really appreciate it. My coaches, especially for this great year and last year, with Coach Colin, this year with Coach V. Really appreciate everything they've done for me. They've always pushed me to be the best I could be, really held me accountable, and really taught me to be not just a better player, but a better person outside of the court. And Coach Carbon, over these years, when I came into high school, I was a really small kid, really skinny, and, coming out, definitely bigger. I can only thank him for that. He showed me tons of workouts, pushed me to be a great person and a great player. Teammates, these aren't just my teammates, these are my best friends. Last but certainly not least, my sister. She isn't nothing but support me. Always tell me good job, and, I think the world of her.
First of all, I want to thank all the cheerleaders that have been there, all the friends I've made throughout cheer. Thank my family for always going to the games to support me and cheering me on through it all. All the cheer coaches, Coach Ambrosia, Coach Huck, and especially Coach Wilson. She's really pushed me throughout cheer, and she's always been there for all of us.
I'd just like to thank the cheerleaders for all the great memories that we've made together. It's been a really great time with everyone. I would like to thank the basketball players because I've enjoyed watching and cheering for you guys over the years. My coaches and my family for being a really big part of my entire cheerleading career, because this experience has really made me into the person I am today. So thank you, everyone.
I just want to say thanks to all my coaches, family, and friends who supported me throughout all the years.
I'd like to thank my family, first of all, for always being there for me and always showing up to every single game, even the ones that were really far. You've always supported me throughout the season, and I couldn't be more grateful to have such an amazing family like you. My coaches for being the wonderful ladies that they are and giving me such an amazing opportunity the past 4 years to be a part of this amazing cheerleading family. And fellow cheerleading teammates, you girls are amazing. I couldn't thank you enough for giving me such an amazing senior season. I'm so proud of all of you, and I love you girls so much. If you ever need anything, I'm always here for you. I think the basketball players, you guys did amazing this season. The boosters for always supporting us and finally giving the cheerleaders a say and a feeling like we're a part of the whole basketball family.
I'd like to give a shout out to my coaches and teammates for, pushing me, the cheerleaders for cheering us on every game, fans, but most importantly, Big T for always making me a better player and, kind of keeping me ready to go.
As we look back on and reflect on closing the books on one of the most successful seasons we've ever had here at Canfield, considering we won more games than we had ever won before, and it was a 2-year stretch. I'd just like to thank our senior class for allowing this to happen, because without the level of buy-in that they all gave, it wouldn't have happened. We were one of the hardest teams to beat simply because of the way we closed games, and we also infected the community with so much enthusiasm and so much heart and effort that they all did the same. And it was nice to see the gym full because there was something special going on and everybody wanted to be part of it. I hope that as we move forward, things will get better and better for all of you, because you've learned a lot of lessons that are going to carry you through the next chapters of your life. And I hope that we had some positive effect on that result.
Hi girls, I can't believe your senior cheer season is over. It seems like just yesterday we were meeting for the first time at your soon-to-be sophomore cheer tryouts. You were all so young, bright-eyed, and eager to learn who your new coach was, as I was eager to learn who you were. Over the past 3 years, I have watched you grow into beautiful young adults. I have watched you transition from the younger underclassmen being told what to do to the upperclassmen who were the leaders of the pack. Through laughs, tears, good practices, and bad, each of you worked together to make your team the best and strongest it could possibly be. Alexis, Kasia, Joella, Gracie, and Sarah, I will miss you next year, and I am wishing you the best as you transition to college. I will always be your cheerleader.
Hey seniors, Coach V here. Just want to give you guys a shout out for a great year on and off the floor. You guys are truly a special group and you're headed for great things. To have the opportunity to coach you on the floor and get to know you off the floor was one of my favorite years of coaching. And my favorite thing about the senior class, and quite frankly our team, but especially our seniors, is the way you treated my son. You made him feel included. You welcomed him with open arms, and you kind of treated him like an older brother. And this program has always been built on the older guys taking care of our younger guys, and those younger guys then looking up to our older guys. And so for my son to get to experience that at about the same age that I was when I first fell in love with Canfield basketball was truly special to watch. And without any further ado, here he is with a few words.
Hi guys, thank you for all you've done. I've always felt like you're a little brother, and I hope that you have a great season next year.
To the seniors, Jake, Sammy, Nico, Tony, and Dom, I want to say thank you guys. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to work with you guys for so many years. Thank you for being so committed and showing leadership throughout the summer workouts and off season. And I want to say thank you as a parent for making Tuesday and Friday night very special for not only my two boys and my family, but for the entire Canfield community. You guys are going to continue to do great things, and I wish you guys the best of luck.
Good luck. We miss you.
Hey fellas, Coach Donahue here, just reaching out, just a little recap of the season and closing out your senior year. I just wanted to talk to you guys as a group and let you know how much you guys meant to me over the past 2 years and the things that you guys accomplished. One of the biggest things I remember when we were down at Huggins as a group, I kept telling you guys, trust Coach Cullen, and I knew you guys didn't have a point of reference with him as your coach, but I always felt like I had a connection with you guys where you bought in to what I was trying to sell you. I know we came up a little bit short your junior year, and that motivated you guys for your senior year to come out and play hard. One of the most important things that I think you guys did is you guys set aside your own personal egos for the betterment of the team winning. That's a huge thing to do because most teams aren't capable of setting their ego aside and creating a bond that you guys are going to have for the rest of your lives. Personally, I just wanted to kind of touch base with each one of you. Nico, I'll always remember how hard you worked. That was one of your greatest things. You were the last one out of the gym, and I'll always remember that. Tony, one of the biggest things is I loved when you looked at things from a different perspective, especially midway through your senior year, where you refused to lose and you would put people on your back and you became that leader that we needed, because a lot of times, especially that junior year, we always thought we were leaderless, and you stepped up this year and were a great leader. Dom, every time I drove past your house or the outside courts at the high school, you were always out there working on your game. You put the time in to be a great player, and it paid off. Jake, your progression through the program, starting out your freshman year all the way through this summer, was amazing. You were a beast at Huggins. You were a monster in the summer league. You were unguardable. I know things didn't work out the way that we anticipated, but I see great things for you down the future. Sam, in 5th grade, you couldn't make a layup. You couldn't shoot a 15-footer. You weighed about 90 pounds, but when the ball was on the floor, you were the first kid to jump on it. Those types of things that players do pay off. And your willingness to work and get better every day was amazing. People didn't give you credit coming up through the program, but look what happened. You became the most consistent player on the floor. My dudes. Take care. Have a great summer. And I'll always remember you guys.
Good evening, everyone. I'm sorry I can't be there tonight. I'm at home celebrating Gavin's 16th birthday today, but I want to have a quick message here for the 5 graduating seniors. First, Nico, fantastic. Your work ethic on and off the court and your preparation to get on the floor and all the time you spent and the dedication you have to the program is second to none. So thank you for everything you did. You're definitely a fan favorite as it relates to the student section when you got on the floor, and anytime you made a basket, that cheering section was there for you. So thank you. Tony, you're fantastic. You're the heart and soul of this team, in my opinion. Your attitude and swagger on the court, very much needed in today's game, and you set the tone a lot of times in the games that we did play, well and not so well. You're always there fighting to the bitter end, and I want to thank you for setting up the pregame warm-up music, although none of your parents like it, and I don't either, but I do play better music during the game, so just got to say that. But thank you, Tony, for being so cool. Dom Cruz, DC3. If your announcer in college says DC3, I want some royalties for that one, my friend. So I'd like to take credit for your entire basketball career since I was your coach at Old North. So you're welcome for all of that. But your on-court accolades speak for themselves. I'd like to speak to you, as far as off the court and the type of young man that you are. Honest, your integrity, and everything you are as a young man. You're a true testament to the community and to your fans and your teammates and everyone. So I will miss our little pregame chats that we had and our handshake. And I remember your junior year when I asked you halfway through the year why you play basketball, and you said because you love it, and never lose the love of the game no matter how hard it gets. Sam, you are a leader of men. I've known you probably since you were 7 or 8 years old as well, playing baseball. You have an on-court acumen and IQ of a basketball player that is very rare these days. You're also the enforcer of the team, but you're one of the smartest basketball players I've ever seen. You're always in the right place at the right time, and you're always hustling for that extra rebound or that extra possession for your team. So I wish you nothing but the best going forward. And Jake, I've known you the longest, since you're in your family the longest, and somehow you've always been taller than me, so I'll never understand that. But we're all very proud of everything you've done as your announcer your first 3 years, from your freshman year to your junior year. The strides you made as a basketball player and as a person are something I have never seen before. So leaps and bounds what you did your junior year, and we're all very sad that we didn't get to see you your senior year. But I'm very proud of how you handled yourself your senior year, Jake, and with your teammates teammates, and you're always smiling, and you were there for practice, you're there for warm-ups, and you're there for the community, and that says a lot about you. So congratulations. And I know you're a finance major, and my door at Edward Jones is always open to you, so anything I can do to help you going forward. So thank you again, you 5 seniors. I'll see you underclassmen next year. I have at least 2 years left here as your announcer. We'll see what happens after that. So God bless you all, and go Cards.
No, I know